My name is Joe DeLuca. I'm a history and economics double major at the University of Notre Dame. I'm also a German minor and a member of the Glynn Family Honors Program. And so I came into Notre Dame really wanting to study history and go and do research in Europe and really study aspects of the war that I didn't really know about. But it was my opportunity going to Vienna the spring of my junior year. That was on a Nanovic grant. And there I went to the document archive of the Austrian resistance and got to study some absolutely beautiful texts there from the time period. And some of those texts are actually very rare. There's only a few copies of them in the world. And so there I really honed down exactly what I wanted to study, which was the Austrian experience between the wars and how that related to anti-Semitism and the fight against Nazism. It turned into a thesis, and I handed it into the Glynn program a few weeks back, and absolutely massive relief for me. They had me presented at the Glynn Honors Colloquium a few weeks later, and yeah, I'm very proud of it. After graduation, I will be going to New York City, where I will be, I've accepted an offer on one of the corporate commodities sales desks in the securities divisions at Goldman Sachs. And I will be working there starting in July, and then to whenever I really decide that either I want to do something else or if I decide that it's for me. What I felt like I was doing with my thesis was writing a line of best fit and saying, well, here's all the events. How do I fit them into a line? How do I fit them into something that makes sense from an outside viewer? Because we have all these different points sitting on this graph of history at this time. How do I make sense of this? For the larger question of why am I a history major going to Wall Street, and this is what I actually told the history department as well, and actually what I told quite a few people at Goldman Sachs who questioned why I was a history major on Wall Street, was that my history major did more for me on Wall Street than any other experience I've had academically. It definitely teaches you a certain way to look at things, but it also asks you to question the way you look at things.